Now watch on these. These have really shallow valve covers, so it will back up. Hey everybody, we're out here today working on Beez's 2018 Sonic RS. It's turbo 1.4. I think it takes 4 quarts. It's like 3.97. It takes 5W30, so we're gonna run synthetic. I got this Haviland high mileage 530. There's 6 quarts here, so we'll have 2 left. I'll walk you through the steps you need. Something to pay attention to is it says, I called AutoZone Advance, and I ended up at Walmart because they were the only one that had it in stock. But it tells you, it says filter housing with Hengst, filter housing without. So apparently there's 2 filters. So I got the one, they said this was the more common one. So I'm gonna, that's the first thing I want to do is take the filter out and see if the filter is right. And then if not, I'll run back and get the other one. But before I drain the oil, I'm gonna check the filter. Okay, so like I said, I'll Google it, verify how much oil it needs, and then we'll check this filter. This is the, like they said, with Hengst is the most common. So there's your part number. We'll get that out first thing, then we'll go with the rest of it. So let's start out with the filter. Oil filter on these is right there. You got this hose, and it's right there. It's a 24 millimeter. Oh, and if you look right here on the cap, it says Hengst, H-E-N-G-S-T. So that means that I should have the right filter. Be extra careful here because you got a plastic coolant reservoir, and this hose here, which is probably like a PCV valve, or it looks like it's maybe the coolant line for the turbo. It's plastic, so be careful. And the other thing is, if you use an extension, you hit this. So just a 24 and a ratchet. Sometimes the cap will come out by itself. Sometimes the filter will be in the cap. So take the cap off, reach down here and get my filter, and we'll take it over here and set it in the drain pan. Nope. Okay. What I was talking about here, if you look on this cap right there, I know you probably can't see it. It says Hengst, H-E-N-G-S-T. Okay. And all other cool things, it tells you how many foot-pounds of torque this is, 25. So, we'll get our filter. The other reason you want to do the filter first, I'm always a big fan. I hit that with some brake clean. Big fan of doing the filter first, is because then all the used oil out of the filter, hypothetically, when you get it loose, anything that's in there should be draining down to the oil pan. That way, when we suction it out here in a few minutes, it'll be ready to go. Something to always pay attention to when you buy your filter, make sure it comes with the O-ring. Replace the O-ring. You can literally just pop the box open and it'll be in the bottom. Sometimes they're in a sealed bag, sometimes they're not. Just take you a flathead or a pick, take the old one off. We'll put the filter in, put the cap back on, then we will drain the oil. I'm going to suck it out the top. Any of these new Ecotec engines, especially the turbos that use these, like, I guess they're like an Opal or something engine, they're made in Europe, have a like 14 millimeter drain plug with a 10 millimeter head, and they used to come in the shop all the time rounded off because you've got this much of a head on that big of a bolt, so it would just round out. So I always suction the oil out on these, always. Buy one of these on Amazon, get the OEM tools, the Swan Lake, whatever, small air compressor, save your, I don't even have to get into the car this way. So for the O-ring, I just took a little Phillips head, got underneath it, and just got it loose like this. Ta-da, there's the old one. Take the new one, and you'll see there's a groove right here. Don't go past it, okay? So what I do is I just start it like that, and just slowly but surely work my way around. You can put a little bit of oil on it, but there's oil on this cap too. So make sure it's all the way around. Boop. Like I said, I'll hit this with a bit of brake clean. O-rings replaced. Now we'll put the filter in. So on the filter, you'll notice there are teeth, okay? Inside of here, the teeth go in there, okay? So what I do is I normally put the filter in first, okay? Make sure there's a little screen in there, okay? Make sure you all can see. Okay, just put it in. It goes right over that. Boop, goes down, okay? And the cap goes over, like such, okay? Get it started by hand. Hope y'all can see that. Grab your 24, put it on there. Okay, we're going to ratchet it on. Because it's 24 Newton meters of torque. I will go back and check that later. Normally don't torque it. Just go hand a little bit past hand tight. Okay, there's hand tight. Boom, there you go. Alright, we just changed the filter. So now we'll get the oil sucked out. We'll go from there. So if you've never done one of these before, it's very, very simple, okay? First thing you want to do is let the car run. That way the oil is hot. That way it comes out better, okay? Then you will pull your dipstick out. I lay mine right here, okay? Then you take the tube for your suction tool down here, okay? Go till you hit. Boom, just hit, okay? Then hook up your air tool, flip it on. You should be getting oil. Ta-da! So, let that run. So it's empty. We'll put oil on. And we'll be done. This is the easy one. As you can see, all the oil's out. I looked on, so when I went to get the filter, the guy told me it was 3.97 quarts. That's without a filter. According to Google, since this is the 1.4, yeah, 1.4, it takes 4.2 quarts of oil with a filter. If you have the 1.8, it takes 4.5. So we're gonna put four in it, splash more, and then we'll measure it, see what it takes. Here's my advice. If you're going to run any form of oil additive, such as STP, oil treatment, Marvel Mystery Oil, anything like that, put it in first. I'm a firm believer putting it in first, then you put the oil in. When you start the car, it helps it mix up. Also, if you put it in and then put the oil in, it helps chase it down to the pan so it'll get mixed in better. This is a turbo. I picked up this Duralube Turbotech ceramic turbo protection oil additive. It was $2.99 on sale at Ollie's. I don't know if it's going to do anything. According to this, it reduces turbo lag, allows faster spooling, reduces friction, and enhances durability, including Ford EcoBoost and GMC Ecotec. So I'm going to put this in. I'll get my 4 quarts of oil, put 4 quarts in, then we'll measure it, top it off, and we'll go from there. So we got our oil treatment in. About our 4 quarts of oil. Put your dipstick back in, of course. Nope. Now watch on these. These have really shallow valve covers, so it will back up. Just go slow. I knew that because this is basically the same engine that was in that cruise I did. So we'll go really slow. Let it drain. I'll clean all that up. Started it. You can see I spilled a little bit of oil on the turbo. It's burning off. Be careful with those shallow valve covers. Go slow. Oil filter is dry. So now that it's warm, I'll wipe all that crap off. We have no leaks. I'm getting ready to recheck it. Let it sit for a minute and I'll check the oil. Like I said, it showed full, but with the filter it'll probably be like 0.2 low, so I'll just put a splash of whatever in there. And then it'll be good. This was an easy oil change. Only thing I advise you on is pay attention to make sure you get the right filter and taking that filter out, and then don't make a mess like I did. This is the easy one. Thanks. Hit that like and subscribe button, or share this if you feel really, really friendly. At your oil change, it will say oil change needed 0%, as you can see. So you go to menu till you get to there, and then you hold clear until it goes back to 100. Boom, 100. Now, you start the car. The oil change warning light will go away. And when I said hold clear, it's the button on the end of the stop here. See where it says set clear? Hold it, and you will hear it beep, and then it will go back to 100. So, 100%, yay! Make sure you do that. Don't forget to do that.